Go outside. So what's the term called when you do your lips, but you go a little bit bigger? Overlining, overdrawing. Yes. And that's another thing. Practice, because that can turn out real good or real bad.
I was just gonna say like Kylie Jenner lips. Big.
Oh, Kylie.
I know.
I will say, we're gonna use this second. Her powder sugar is actually quite good. That particular product is actually quite good. Can't speak for her as a person, but.
Hey, Kylie's a Leo. That's my girl.
I'm a Leo too, girl. I'm the first day of Leo.
Okay.
July 23rd, girl.
Okay,
What's your
I'm
birthday?
August 4th.
Oh, you're an August Leo. Look at you.
You know the best of the best.
Excuse me, I'm right here. So I like going from top to bottom, and I always start with my Cupid's bow. So everyone has a different Cupid's bow. Everyone has different lips. What's fun about lip liner is you can make something that you might not have. For me, I just do a nice like crisscross because you want it to be even.
Oh, thanks for that. The crisscross.
Yep.
I've been trying
The
to
criss.
really map that
Yeah.
out.
It's you start with a crisscross, and then you just kind of wherever that line goes, you follow.
Yeah.
Y'all are spoiling me with this multi-mirror angle. Like, I'm used to like one mirror. Then I'm just like, ooh, this
You
is
come
fun.
get ready here anytime.
Oh, good.
I'll give you your own chair. Hold it.
Love that. I'm gonna sequence it.
Do it. Bedazzle it. Let's go.
Correct. All right. See, we overdrew a little bit, but not too crazy. And like again, people have fun with it. I've seen drag queens with like lips up to their nostrils. And it works for some, if that's the look. All right. And Sephora brand. Actually, this line of their liquid lips is fantastic. Not only does it go down easy, it stays for a while.
Yeah, it's a nice as a statement.
And look at that gorgeous purple.
Ooh.
And Sephora makeup is affordable.
Yes, it is.
It is, yeah.
Well, that's one of the biggest things now is people creating makeup that's both good and affordable for most people, and that's honestly one of the reasons why things go viral. It's like, wait, does that for how much?
Yeah. Yeah, I like color pop cosmetics, and they're not.
I love their shadows.
Yeah, their shadows.
We used to carry that in this time. Their palettes were the best.
Yeah.
And they have some really fun ones too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
and it's like,
pastel
oh,
palette
that's not
did well
expensive.
every year. Every year. 'Cause you can't find those shades all the time.
Yeah, they had a nice gold one.
No, remember Violet Lost? They also made a really good white palette. No. Shauna, all the prom babies looking at cobalt blue. She's playing tennis.
So, what is your favorite color? Just in life.
In life,
In life.
well, I actually have two. My boy name is Isaiah, so Isaiah's favorite color is green, and Bella's favorite color is purple.
Why?
Oh, I love that.
So green has always been like my favorite color. Like lime green, ever since I was younger, I've just loved like lime green. And Bella likes purple because she looks great in it.
And it's the mermaid thing that
Like even like the hair, like one of my favorite wigs to wear is like a purple wig. All right,
Gonna ask where you got the iridescent shoes.
Amazon.
Are those like the mermaid shoes where you can touch it and it goes? I love. I'm like obsessed
Oh,
with
wow,
those
that's
things. They're like
awesome.
so
Yeah.
tactile. I could do that. Like,
And this I call this my drag cheat shoe because it's actually a sneaker wedge. So
Yeah.
it's like I still feel like I'm on a little heel bit, but
they're fantastic.
and so then last but not least is highlight because we need a little sparkle. So I use a actually no, I gotta put something on this. So this is what I use for my highlight, but we're doing this first. So bringing out Kylie.
Kylie.
It's actually a really, really fun like shimmer powder, and so what I do is I put this under where I'm going to put my highlight, and just adds that little extra oomph. And sometimes I put some right here if I'm going to be in that spotlight because we want that glow. Nothing. But now this. So this is like highlight.
Is that Nico Palmer?
No, this is actually Jeffree Star. And I know we have opinions on him. I will say though, those highlights blind. Hold on.
It's unfortunate.
I know.
Like,
Use
come
you.
on.
Yeah.
It's, and also I've had this for forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It lasts forever. All right, so I do a little kabuki brush, and just right on top. But we're not done there because I like taking this sparkle and putting it basically everywhere. But the spots that it really, really pops are the inner corner of the eye. I'm going to show you just in a second what difference it makes versus not having that.
That discovery was amazing.
Yeah, but like, look, eye looks instantly bigger, and I haven't even like blended it out yet.
And brighter.
Yep.
I love things that make me look awake.
Yes, things that make you look awake.
Yeah.
But even when I'm like out and boy, like sometimes I'm just like, oh, just a little glitter on the inner corner just to make
It
myself
makes it
look
just a little pop, just a
Yeah.
little pop. And as not subtle as makeup can be, sometimes it's the little subtle things that you add that make all the difference.
Yeah.
True.
Now, how do you not clog up the tear drain?
Oh, that I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Okay,
I'm just
because
kidding.
no,
Well,
because
there's one thing. Makeup, you put on a lot of. One of the things to learn most about makeup is taking it off and cleansing afterwards. That's a different class. Yeah, you're gonna have residue. You're putting on makeup, and that's why, especially now, all makeup brands are very, very conscious on them, their products being like vegan and non-toxic, not tested on things because you're putting this stuff not on your skin, but like really close to things. So you want products that are
Like basically in your eye.
correct.
In,
well,
I
the
mean,
thing
like,
is
I
that
have glitter in my eye like almost all the time.
I would put the makeup on, and after a while, my eyes would start tearing because the duct that drains the tears is clogged.
I would say
Like-
do things that are like hypoallergenic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was
And
gonna say
vegan
that's
and clean.
the product.
Do the
That's
eye,
because
yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of ones
Do that.
won't clog it up because they're made of like vegan. That's a chemical that's causing like a buildup there. So I would say
Yeah.
try switching the product.
Okay.
It may not even be buildup, it might just be irritation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't use certain liners. It has to be like clean, like Ilia. Wonderful, honey. I promise you.
Because
I get paid
I
for
type
that.
mine.
That's a
You need
beautiful
it
brand
clean.
for the
It just
for the
helps.
eyes.
Yeah.
And then another place I like putting it is right on the eyelid.
You're using a finger.
A finger is an underrated tool
Uh-huh.
in makeup. Seriously, a finger does things that
It's one of the
beauty
best
tools
tools.
cannot.
It warms everything.
It warms everything. Also, it's that round angle. You're not like trying to poke your eye or something like that. It's a wonderful tool. I use my finger for a lot of stuff.
especially for applying like the glittery type stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yep.
just adheres a little better to your finger.
Yep. And that's why I'm using my finger
No,
for it.
that's what because when I use glitter, sometimes the brush like takes it off.
Yeah.
Like, the glitter just pops it.
Yes,
in
if
your
you're,
hand.
if you're using something like that, absolutely. And then the last place I put it,
Yeah.
You also don't overuse product when you use your finger. 'Cause it's just enough
Correct.
real estate for where you're applying.
and I tell you all always, start slow, because you can always add. It's a little harder to take it away.
Very true.
See, adds a nice little mermaid shimmer to the lip.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now, last but certainly not least, are lashes. Who here has attempted false eyelashes before? Yeah. Yeah, you have my days. She's just like, we feeling it today. Oh, sorry.
No, I got you.
So I've used all different kinds of lashes. Big lashes, small lashes. Do we know what it's called when you use like two eyelashes that are like glued together?
Stacking.
A lot of drag queens stack lashes. Like we all know who Trixie Mattel is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
One of her lashes is like 8 pairs of lashes
Yeah.
on one. It's wild. For me, I have so many different pairs of eyelashes because it kind of depends on the look and the eye and the size. But also for me, like when I put on the lash, that's when I feel like Bella has entered the room. And it is kind of crazy how a single lash completely will. You're about to see. 'Cause
No, that's true. My sister, when I don't wear lashes, she goes, "Girl, you look bald."
Excuse me.
Like what?
No, I have friends with beards. When they shave or when they cut their hair, I'm like, you're naked.
Yeah. It's a big difference.
It is.
And the problem is, I say that loud so that everybody around us is like, what? No, he's not. Oh.
Called out.
Yeah.
And just like normal lashes, you would curl them.
Curled them before.
Yes, curl them before.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Just a little more control.
Oh, wonderful.
You don't have to worry about accidentally pulling them off in the process.
Correct. Now there's a lot of techniques, tips, tricks when doing lashes. I know people who like put them on with tweezers. I know people who use all different types of methods. There's this one method I saw where a girl glued the eyelash to the curler and then curled it on and like pushed it for like the lash to stay on. And I was like, all right, that's a little too much.
So it's a
A little much, but
little extra.
so what I do, especially because I think one of the biggest mistakes that people do is they put too much glue. You know?
Let's
'Cause-
talk about it. I gotta
Yep.
get on the next part.
Yes. So what I do is get a brush and you paint the glue on. Because that way, not only will it not glob up, you know how much is on each piece of the lash. And to make sure there's not too much. Give it a nice little 5 seconds to, because you want it tacky, you don't want it to go on there super wet. And I just use my fingers.
You're saying you just use your fingers. What other methods are there?
People use tweezers. People there's that other eye method that I've seen girls that like will have someone else put them on, like they're doing their nails and they're saying, "No, put on my lashes." And look at the difference in lashes.
Wow.
Like, so if my rules. Do you know what quick drag is? So quick drag is like when you just do like, you have like 20 minutes to attempt drag. And I've always said quick drag, it's lips, lashes, and earrings.
Huh.
And that to me, I was just like, if you put on a lip, a lash, and an earring, you're basically there.
That tracks. Laziest makeup day. That's basically
Yeah.
what it is.
All right, speak from experience.
Meanwhile, I do like 80s, like blush,
And
blush,
then-
blush, blush, go.
Yeah.
Final touch, we love a good setting spray, and I go ham. And there we go. Bella's entered the room.
I have a hand fan for when I do that because I don't want to open my eyes yet, so I just grab the fan and go like this for a bit.
Well, yes, a fan is good like that. Also, one of those electric fans that was portable. That is like a drag queen's best friend, and not especially during the summer. But we have an assortment of fans now between like the drag community. We're just like, do you have your fan? Do you have your fan? Well, did anyone learn anything?
I did.
What's something that you learned?
Well, I learned that you can put your foundation on by dotting it on your face instead of what I used to do, which was not good. So that's exciting, and when I ever wear foundation again, I will definitely do that.
It's a nice thing to keep it because much like you see that everyone wants that like glass filtered like look.
Mhm.
And you don't achieve that by putting on more foundation. It's
Yeah.
more about like prepping the skin and stuff like that. So that dot method just makes sure that you have an even spread all over your face.
So I learned it took you about an hour and 15 minutes, according
Yes,
to the timer.
yeah, and I used to give myself 3 hours.
Wow.
And again, I've been doing drag now for 8 years, and it's, you know, the more you do, the better you get. And if you would have told me a couple years ago that I'd be doing like live makeup demo classes, I'd be like, no, I'm not. Like, so it really, really is cool that you all showed up and,
It was awesome.
you know, supported something. This is a really, really cool activity,
Yeah.
and especially during Pride Month. Are we having fun during Pride Month?
Oh, yes.
Yes. So again, thank you all so much for coming. We have little goodie bags for you all, so you can go home and practice, get your drag on. It's still halfway through Pride Month. This is the month to like, if you want to put on all the makeup, put on all the makeup. And can we give a round of applause to Sephora for having us? This is so great. Also, Chef, she's not here, but a huge thanks to Anu, and make sure you sign her Get Well card because she was integral in this all coming together. And yeah, so if you have, again, I'm gonna be hanging out here and cleaning up. If you have any questions, you want to take some pictures or anything like that, and feel free to shop around and maybe take something
The
fun
store is your
home.
oyster. I'm not letting anybody until 11, so enjoy.
Yes, private shopping experience.
Oh, and if any